You know what is saddening, Pranesh, is we are in 2025. We've just had an election for the national capital. And what are we discussing? Bribery. No one is discussing development. No one is discussing Kejriwal's track record or the lack of it. No one is worried about what the citizen of Delhi feels. What are we discussing? Bribery. That is the debasement of Indian politics. And everyone, it's like a Turkish bath. Everyone is naked. Hammam mein sab nange hote hain. So for Akash, Mr. Muni, to say, oh, but Suhel didn't say Sanjeev Verma. Listen, I don't care about any political party. I'm only concerned about the debasement of political discourse.
That's right.
And this constant waging war through proxy means. If Kejriwal finds that the BJP has acted dishonorably, then take them to court, take them to the police. You can't use media to actually fight battles which you've already lost.
Right, take them to the court like other leaders have taken Mr. Kejriwal to court and have, got relief or got him to retract. Yeah, that's a great point. Karan.
You know, Pranesh, you must understand this cult of AAP. You know, you are entitled to opinions, but you're not entitled to facts, as they've played around with facts. Just today, Arvind Kejriwal put out a tweet saying that Form 17C has not been put out. In fact, the CEO Delhi, Chief Election Officer of Delhi, rebuffed him, said they were given that very day on the election time. So, you know, this man lies through his teeth and they start believing these alternate facts. When the ACB reached Arvind Kejriwal's residence, their entire cabal started gaslighting. What have we done? Are you've made a complaint. The ACB is going to reach there, is going to question you on what basis. It is going to question the veracity of your claims. So, ये हर बार shoot and scoot करना. And how many times has Arvind Kejriwal apologized, Pranesh? He apologized to late Arun Jaitley. He apologized to Nitin Gadkari. This man lands with a foot in his mouth every single time. This cult of nonsensical facts, not believing in facts and saying हमारे facts अलग है, हमारे alternate facts है. This is borderline wokeism. This needs to stop. And I hope this stops tomorrow.
Mr. Kamruzaman Chaudhary, you know what should stop tomorrow once and for all is the EVM bashing or, blaming the EC. So on result day eve, I want to ask you, come what may, will you blame the EVMs? आज ही बता दीजिए sir, are the EVMs safe in Delhi?
No, Pranesh, permit me 30 seconds only. The basic question that you are raising is very much interlinked to the dirty politics of the Bharatiya Janata Party.
Mr. Reddy, I am coming to you, sir. I am coming to you. Mr. Reddy, I am coming to you after Kamruzamanji.
Today, as a prime example, 12:30, the BJP chief lodges a complaint at the LG. Within 1 hour, the Saxena ji, he orders an investigation, and within another 30 minutes or 1 hour, the ACB lands at Kejriwalji's house. Look at the speed at which they have done this entire thing. That makes me believe that this time maybe the BJP enjoys the benefit of
look at the speed. No, Kamruzamanji, 1 minute, sir, 1 minute. You've taken 30 seconds to make this argument. I'll take 5 seconds to expose the speed in which you've taken a U-turn. पहले आंसर में आपने बोला केजरीवाल is corrupt, can't be taken on face value. Now you are questioning the alacrity with which this probe has happened. Leaders like Ajay Makan, Sandeep Dixit wanted Mr. Kejriwal jailed in Littergate. Yes. Original complainant है आप भूल गए सर
अनिल चौधरी.
I mean, Kamruzaman ji, कुछ तो मर्यादा रखिए.
Pranesh, you did not get my point.
Sir, I have got your point.
You did not get my point. I said few years ago, Siddaramaiah ji, the Chief Minister of Karnataka, made an allegation that BJP has been offering 50 to 100 crores per Congress MLA in Karnataka to destabilize the government. Why was the CBI not sent to investigate in that case?
CBI, has the CBI gone to investigate now?
Complicit
has the CBI gone to investigate? Kamruzaman Chaudhary, what are you saying? Has the CBI team gone? It is the ACB team. Sir, क्या हो जाता है आपको?
Pranesh, by the way, Manish Sisodia said CBI also wanted to bribe me. 100 crore दे रहे थे कि बीजेपी में आ जाओ, probe बंद कर देंगे.
Yeah, Mr. Reddy, Mr. Reddy is saying something.
ACB is under the Amit Shah.
Pranesh, please allow me to come in.
Please go ahead, sir.
Please allow me to come in. Yes, Pranesh, Mr. Karan Verma seems to have a lack of understanding of basic English. What Mr. Kejriwal put out in the tweet was that the EC has not furnished Form 17C information in public domain. The reason he has said that is in the recent elections, the EC has been changing the figures of the number of votes polled and giving random excuses saying that complete data had not come, etc. You were asking for proof. To ensure that this is not discussed tomorrow and we are not questioned as to why we did not furnish it, we have put out booth by booth information regarding what were the total number of voters there, number of voters who, number of
Mr.
votes
Reddy,
polled
to them by
and
the EC.
including
What are they talking?
the
Mr.
Reddy, this is not about- I
the
don't think this is
battery
about
on the
Karan Verma.
EVM, the charge
Because-
on the battery of the EVM. So
Now he's gone to the battery.
No, we'll come
Look
to
how
that.
he
why
changes
is it? No,
goalposts.
my question is, he was questioning why did. No, listen,
look at
listen,
this.
Mr. Verma.
Yeah.
You asked about why we have put out a tweet on the Form 17C,
Yes.
and I am explaining it. Please understand.
Right.
Form
Now, sir, let me,
17C
no,
has
before
not
Karan
been
responds
put
to
up
it,
in
1 minute,
public
1 minute. Sanju Verma,
Mr.
Suhel said,
EC
calm down.
saying
1
that
minute,
is
sir,
right.
1 minute. Mr. Reddy, listen to me, sir, 1 minute. The Delhi CEO has refuted these allegations about Form 17C,
Yes.
and I'm quoting from their response.
Exactly.
They've said, as per Rule 49S of the Conduct of Election Rules, all the presiding officer had furnished the account of votes recorded in Form 17C to every polling agent present at the polling station on the day of poll. This is why they've been revising the turnout. This is the explanation on 17C. But look, Karan can answer about his understanding of English. I'm not getting into it. I'm no one to, give certificates. I'm asking you one question. When you have someone as Mr. Arvind Kejriwal, sir, and I'm asking, with all humility, when the man has had to apologize on at least 6-7 occasions to senior political leaders, what do you make of this person's track record?
So let me explain to you, Karan, the reason for him to furnish apologies is because as the Chief Minister of Delhi, he was being made to appear in courts on at least 3-4 days a week, and he could not function as the Chief Minister. That is the reason for him to issue
Mr.
an
Reddy,
apology.
he did not
This
resign
has-
when
Let's
he
have
was in jail.
abundant clarity.
This
Let
has
me
to
only
be-
ask
oh
you a
my
question.
God.
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. Let me ask
No,
you.
1 minute. But
Sorry,
I must
sorry,
give it to you
asked
for the
me a question,
ingenuity
I
of this
answered. I'm
answer.
asking you a question.
There
has been questions about the total votes polled in the recent elections. Do you think the people of Delhi deserve to know how many votes were actually polled?
This is-
the
Okay,
only
so-
source of that information
So by
is
this
Form
logic,
17C.
Mr. Reddy,
Why is that
why are you
not being put
complicating
out
things?
in
Mr.
public
Reddy, by
domain?
this
Because he
logic,
doesn't know the truth.
by this
He-
logic,
he'll
Suhel,
be
by
caught.
this logic, Sanju Verma, just listen to me. By this logic, if cases are filed, Mr. Arvind Kejriwal will go back on his tweet, even on this tweet, that he's, he will have to appear. Then why make allegations? If you are not
Arvind
scared,
Kejriwal-
then let's,
Arvind
go the
Kejriwal-
distance. Sanju Verma, quick comment. Suhel, I'm coming to you after that.
Thank you. Pranesh, let's get one thing very, very clear. Arvind Kejriwal today is out on bail, not on grounds of merit. While granting him bail, the Supreme Court clearly said he's been given bail on technical and procedural grounds. He's neither innocent nor guilty at this stage, but being given a bail not on grounds of merit is something that Kejriwal should seriously introspect about. Point number one. Point number two, this is the same Kejriwal who last year, when Sanjeev Khanna was not the CJI but just another judge in the Supreme Court, and Sanjeev Khanna said that tentatively a money trail of 338 crore has been established. The entire Aam Aadmi Party cabal went hammer and tongs at Justice Sanjeev Khanna. आपने तो Supreme Court की judiciary के bona fides पर भी सवाल खड़ा किया है. On what grounds should people believe Kejriwal? But very quickly on Form 17C. Let me say this to you very quickly.
I have read
20
out what the
seconds.
EC said. No, 1 minute. Suhel, final comment, before we shift our attention to the other topic. What do you make of this response by Mr. Reddy? Because I am amused.
I'm not amused. I'm actually very sad that Prithvi Reddy, with his intelligence, has to now defend someone who A, is a habitual liar, and B, is willing to turn his back. Now you tell me, Prithvi, if that man makes defamatory comments, where should we send him, to Mars or to a court of law? I mean, is Kejriwal now living as a political astronaut and creating his own planet? Well, I really don't understand what we're supposed to do with the man. He makes allegations wild and furious, and when people challenge him, he then hides, and then you're telling me that since he has to be chief minister, he cannot spend 4 days in a court of law. He should spend 5 minutes in behaving himself on social media. That would save him the time of 4 days to attend court proceedings. I mean, Prithvi, even you can't defend this. A man has made defamatory comments and apologized. So, Prithvi, he's admitting to his mistake. Why are you defending him? I mean, I know you're the spokesperson, but even Sanju doesn't defend the BJP when it behaves dishonorably. I hope.
Suhel,